I think, that AI is a bit hot topic. Of course, we've been working on AI for a long time.
Right.
But I think that with physical AI, we have our variant we call industrial AI, where, our ability to bring AI into factories at the scale of Siemens is something that we're really driving on.
All right, Joe, so physical AI, physical robotics, big headline. Let's go back to first principles, right? We're talking about digital and physical and all the opportunity that's still untapped, right?
Right.
And that's so tell me, how do you think about the world, and what are some of the things that people should focus on?
Sure.
Yeah.
And so really a lot of what we've been thinking about and working on for a lot of time at Siemens is bringing the virtual and the real world together.
Yeah.
And I think we see big things happening with that in factories. And so if you think about a factory is a big place.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on in a factory. So we tend to think about the robots. We have a robot here.
Yeah, what a great backdrop. Yeah.
Behind us,
Yeah.
PLCs, CNC machines. We have all these lines that are running. And so a lot of what we're focused on is bringing that real and that virtual world together. And so one of the super trends that we're seeing there is AI.
Yeah.
And also data.
Right.
And how all of the data that's coming from like a machine like this, how all that data can be brought together and analyzed and create what we call a digital twin.
Yeah, I think so much of the headline is on the physical form factor of the end state robotics, which is a big piece of the equation. But as you talk about, all that has to happen, has to be true to prepare and be ready for the digital twin, the digital assets, the data flow and the like. And the utility of that, including how it manifests in the physical, but there's a lot of value that gets created just from having the twin of the product, the twin of the manufacturing process light, right? All of that is a huge...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so when we think about the digital twin, we think about maybe first the digital twin of a product.
Yep.
And so if you think about a car or a phone or an airplane, there's a lot of work that goes into creating that digital twin. So we have a lot of capability to, first of all, create that digital twin.
And it can't be approximate, it has to be precise.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And so if you think about our accelerator portfolio, we have Design Center in there, Sim Center in there for designing and simulating, Team Center for collaborating. And to your point, the level of fidelity that we have in these models of these digital twins of products is unbelievable. But then, a lot of people say that's great, you have a digital twin of a product, but now you have to make it.
Right.
And a lot of people say that's maybe 10 or 100 times harder.
From engineering to manufacturing, and by the way, and then the feedback loop between them.
Exactly.
All right, true or false? This is only for large enterprises.
Totally false.
Okay, totally false. Yeah.
Totally false. So what I'd say is that that's like a common misconception. What we actually find, sometimes large enterprises actually are a little bit slower than small enterprises.
Yeah.
And for small enterprises, they'll talk to me and say, hey, Joe, how can I start adopting this digital twin? Right now, when we talk to customers, I would say about 10% actually really have a true digital twin in their factory.
10%, yeah.
10%.
Okay.
I think if we come back in 5 years, we're going to find it's going to be closer to 100%. That's going to be driven by all this digital twin capability and AI.
You heard it here first. Big and small, 100% coverage across. Okay. Joe, thanks for all of the great work, partnership. All right.
Appreciate it.